Hello, Commanders fans! Today we have some hot news that you can't miss, so get ready because there's a lot of important information coming. Before we start, we'd like to take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and stay up to date with all the news about our Washington Commanders. Don't forget to leave a like, which really strengthens our community and helps bring this content to the most passionate fans of the team. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news. Why the Commanders should give two Pro Bowlers contract extensions. Before minicamp, rather than let contract negotiations with Terry McLaurin drag on, the Washington Commanders should pay the star wide receiver. McLaurin, who is entering the final year of his contract, skipped voluntary workouts last week amid alleged frustrations with contract negotiations with the team. On Sunday's episode of SportsCenter, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported that it's unclear whether he'll report for minicamp, which begins Tuesday. Certainly Washington wants to keep him on the team for a long time, Fowler said, with Bleacher Report's Andrew Peters. They've had some conversations, but not enough to move forward and get any kind of deal done. Washington should speed up talks with the receiver, who has been selected to 2 Pro Bowls in 6 seasons. With the club likely won't win a Super Bowl without him. In the 2024 season, McLaurin finished 15th in the league in receiving yards, 1,096, and second in touchdown receptions, 13, in 17 regular season games. No other Commander has been as productive. Washington Zach Ertz was second on the team in receiving yards with 654 in 17 regular season games. In March, the Commanders acquired Deebo Samuel in a trade with the San Francisco 49ers. However, his numbers have declined since he was named to the All-Pro First Team in 2021. During that span, he has not topped 892 receiving yards in a season. McLaurin, on the other hand, has been much more consistent. Over the past 3 seasons, the 29-year-old wide receiver has finished with 1,000 or more receiving yards each year. The Commanders may be concerned about salary cap space. SpotRack estimates they have $21.41 million in salary cap space, and McLaurin's market value is a 3-year deal worth $31.11 million annually. The Commanders quietly made this offseason move, and it's going unnoticed. Adam Peters has been more aggressive than ever during his second offseason as general manager of the Washington Commanders. Some moves have come with great fanfare. Others have gone unnoticed by comparison, but that doesn't mean they can't be just as, if not more, vital to the team's chances in 2025. Acquiring a seasoned veteran already seems like a smart move for the Commanders, one that could help address what became a glaring flaw during their long postseason run last time out. The Commanders have concerns about their edge-rushing options. Fans felt more should have been done to give their pass rush more explosiveness, which has faltered in critical moments. Peters seems content with the options available, but it's not hard to see where complications could arise. The Commanders have one main target in mind for Deatrich Wise Jr. Deatrich Wise Jr. was one of the few new additions to the defensive line. The talented wideout ended his 8-year stint with the New England Patriots this offseason in favor of Washington, signing a 1-year deal that could be worth up to $5 million with incentives. Wise has 34 career sacks and 12 passes defended. He's a limited pass rusher, but that's not his primary goal in Washington. The former 4th-round pick out of Arkansas will be a key part of the Commanders becoming a force to be reckoned with against the run. They were considered lacking in the trenches last season. I lost count of how many outside runs yielded big yards, especially against the Philadelphia Eagles and dynamic running back Saquon Barkley. Wise is here to change all that, and he's already been making an impact in early practices, according to those in attendance. Barring a drastic change of direction, Wise appears poised to start alongside Dorrance Armstrong Jr. at defensive end. Joe Witt Jr. plans to start Javon Kinlaw at point guard in specific situations, which could be a masterstroke if all goes well. But make no mistake, Peters won't hesitate to make changes if he's not satisfied with the progress. That's a long shot for the future. For now, Wise looks like someone who could change the narrative. He's an excellent run blocker, establishing a clean offensive line and making his mark with a solid foundation and strong tackling technique. Few of the Commanders' star linemen could say the same, based on their efforts last season. It's more of a short-term solution from Peters' perspective. The Commanders are banking on experience to lead them once again. Wise will be a big part of that, and he could be the spark that leads Washington to better fortunes with its run defense. Breaking news: two-time Pro Bowler gets grim update. Trade. Likely with a contract impasse and trade rumors swirling, Buffalo Bills running back James Cook just got a grim update on his future with the team. According to a report, Adam Schefter, on his podcast, the Adam Schefter Podcast, says Cook will likely be out for the foreseeable future until he receives a new contract he likes. However, the Bills' front office is not looking to meet the running back's $15 million per year asking price, so it doesn't appear a deal will be reached anytime soon. Originally selected in the second round of the 2022 NFL Draft, the former Georgia wideout has become the go-to player in Josh Allen's backfield since the team lost Devin Singletary to the Houston Texans in 2023. Cook capitalized on the opportunity to become the first Bills since veteran LaShawn McCoy to surpass 1,000 rushing yards. The running back is a valuable member of this offense, but it's hard to imagine he'll be paid a huge amount given his production over 2 explosive seasons. However, Cook will be a free agent next offseason, so it's no surprise he's looking to sign a new contract before the start of the 2025 season. The mandatory training camp begins next week, and Cook doesn't appear to be in attendance. While the Bills did reach a big-time deal with Josh Allen, they still need to find a way to pay Cook, which will be difficult. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the coming days, but these two teams could be the biggest suitors if the Bills put Cook on the trade list. Two-time Pro Bowler James Cook gets a somber update. Are the Chargers and Commanders the top trade candidates? The Chargers have an adequate quarterback in Justin Herbert and a steadily rebuilding pass-catching unit. However, since Harbaugh will be focusing on the run, why not invest in the future and sign someone like Cook? He would solve all of the running game's problems and give Herbert the best tools on the field. Making the Jaden Daniels deal. Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders aren't in dire need of a running back, but they are in need of a major upgrade. Austin Eckler hasn't been able to stay healthy, and Brian Robinson Jr. has been mediocre at best. With the team focusing more on buying than selling, it shouldn't be a surprise if the Commanders consider trading Cook. Washington already has something incredible brewing with a stellar quarterback like Jaden Daniels, and after the Deebo Samuel trade, the pieces continue to fall into place. Perhaps Cook could be the final piece of the puzzle to complete this potential championship roster.